It's such a difference, I can tell you. I've been sitting there as a composer with two different ways of doing it, and when it's done right, oh my God, the difference is just like,
Yeah.
you feel like I can write music now. You know, it's like instead of being an engineer, and you know, it's such a difference.
And I've had some experience with mixing stuff for directors where the composer's given them a rough mix of what they intended, and the director says, oh, that's fine, and it sounds terrible. So being able to have a little bit of control and saying, sounds terrible, here it is, just drop it in there, I'll do all the work for you. So
Right.
it's nice to be able to do.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, you may have stems based on the fact of who's playing what at what time and what you're actually showing. So you won't always use the mix, the stereo mix that, you know, your actors, musicians play for you. You should, after they perform and you record that before you go out, make sure you have stems, individual stems for each.
Stem?
It's just a track. So it's a track for your guitar player and a track for your violins. So that while they're playing, if for any reason something's not working for them, but they suddenly hear their own instrument without the complication of something else, but then you've got them both. You've actually got the stereo mix. So it's pretty easy. It's not as hard as it sounds, so don't worry. And someone who will be helping you with this, and that's why you surround yourself with smarter people in filming. Because you'll have someone who understands the mix, and you'll say, is it possible to get stems for this? You know, and they'll give you your, 48K 24-bit stems of your guitar and stems of your violin, and they'll give you your full mix as well. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. Well, don't worry. Don't worry.
Great. So let's just have some people run over this stuff real quick using it. If you
would you, this is almost like a bizarre question about what's going to be in the kit.
Mhm.
By any chance, with the boom pole, would there be a pair of soft gloves in the kit?
There certainly can be.
Sure.
That would be wonderful. That would really be wonderful.
Yeah, to avoid squeakies and rumbles. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Hadn't even thought about that. So rather than
Please make a list of stuff that you use in there.
Okay.
Right in. That'd be
Okay,
great.
great, thanks.
all right. So who wants to operate the boom? Go for it. Who wants to operate the mixer? Go for it. All right. So we have a nice flexible camera here. This prevents two people from knocking each other over. So go ahead and plug this in. Yeah, go ahead and put it down here. Let's, for everybody to see it.
For these
Yeah.
sets here.
Don't forget, you're also on camera.
That's right. So,
Boom in the shot.
thanks for that. All right. So now we want to get our level set on this recorder. We know how to operate the basic gear. Hey guys. Let's gather around this stuff again. There's a couple more things to do level set wise, and then we're going to be in pretty good shape. Okay. So here we have our input set, line and pitch. I'm just going to adjust our knobs down to 0 for now. This little mixer has a tone generator. That tone.
So do you have like
Let's turn on the power.
double stick guys to turn so that your camera?
All right, so I've turned the tone generator on. It generates a tone at 0 VU. 0 VU is an important thing in audio, but that's really an analog measurement of audio. From a digital recorder standpoint, 0 VU typically equals minus 20 on a digital recorder.
Okay, thank you, man.
If we look at our recorder over here, we have meters, and the meters are right around minus 30-something. So we can adjust our input level control with these little recessed knobs up to -20 on both. And now we have the mixer set so that 0 VU equals -20 on the recorder. We can turn the
I would have to put a
the
little.
tone generator off. All right, now
Yeah.
we need to make sure we have phantom power on. I think we're plugged into channel 1 of the mixer.
Absolutely.
That's actually pretty.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
most obvious.
And we
in
can
the
go to
room.
mic input.
Yep.
Great. So we're in mic input.
Great.
We have 40 volt phantom
Well, that
power.
works if you use the tripod all day.
So to set our level with the pole, let's go ahead and get that pointed at me as I'm talking, or whoever. That's good. All right, so setting our level means not just adjusting the white knob. We actually need to put the white knob at 0 and use the mic trim knob to adjust this so that our average dialogue levels go to 0 VU on this little mixer, which would correspond to right around -20 on the mixer, on the recorder down below. That gives us good, safe levels that we typically want to work at. So hey, 1, 2, even if I get a little bit loud, it doesn't distort on the recorder. It goes up to about -10 or so. So it's really convenient to have the tone generator and set it up that way. Remember, 0 VU equals -20 dB. This will all be in the packet too. Okay, so now we set our mic trim. We can depress that, and if we need to turn this down, we can turn it up or down to blend it in with other mics as necessary. But that's a good starting point. And you'll want to do that with each mic each time. Okay, so now we have mic trim set, our output level set, our record level set. We are pretty much ready to record, except we need to make sure that everybody recording can hear what's going on. So, let's get a pair of headphones. These are nice headphones, be careful with them, they're very expensive. They're Sony 7506 headphones.
Where's the jack?
We don't want to monitor off of the mixer, right? We want to monitor off of the recorder always. But the boom operator can monitor off of the mixer. I don't think we brought a second set of headphones down, but you can always check out a second set or bring your own set. All right.
I got a question about the cords for the boom. How long are those gonna be?
That's the default cord. You can always check out, I guess, a longer cord for that.
Yes. We've got 15s, 25s, and longer. This is, the curly coil cable is for the mixer boom operator. So
Being the one-man band?
the one-man band.
Right.
So this is long enough that he can hold it up high, but won't be bound, but won't have a 25-foot cable spooling around.
I would also recommend, even if you're using another longer cable, keeping it attached to that cable in case the boom operator goes like,
So he could have the roll of the longer cable on his belt, maybe,
yeah,
attached to that.
Yeah.
sure, absolutely.
Are these headphone jacks quarter or 1/8 inch?
They're
Make
8
you a lot
inch,
more comfortable.
which is moderately convenient, but not always.
It's only in one channel, it's only in the
You got-
left channel.
Then you have the option.
But
It's
figure out
set
what-
to left instead
How about those
of
little Velcro
You don't
hooks?
feel so much like you're on a leash.
This mic is set to the left channel.
Yeah.
So on the mixer, if you want to go to both channels, use the little switch control to go between L, C, and R.
Oh, hey.
That's channel 2 there.
Hey.
So even if you're using one microphone, you can use two mixers.
You can send it to both left and right channels.
Mhm.
So if you put it to center, it'll go to both.
That's right.
Okay.
When you put it to center, it'll go to both. So if you're only using one mic, that's where you want it to be. That way you have just more redundancy, it's always better. If you're using two mics, you might want to put one on the left channel and one on the right channel. If you're using 3 mics, then who knows? It depends on how you want it to sound on the end. Okay, it's kind of short, but we'll give you a set of headphones. And you have your own headphone volume control on the front of the mixer. The volume control for you is over here. All right, so we have boom. Everybody can hear. All right. All making sense so far? Nice and easy, right? If we wanted to record some audio, we'd be pretty ready to do that. Let's see, how are we doing time-wise?
Oh, good, you covered all the
3:30.
material and,
Okay. I'd maybe just go over a couple miking techniques and boom techniques and so on real quick. That's
sound
okay? Oh,
That would be great.
great.
Nice.